Traditional agriculture relies mostly on small patches of village farms, where the basic food products of the Ivory Coast are cultivated: cassava, yam, millet, bananas, rice, corn, and even groundnuts. If abolished in the cities, polygamy is still common in the countryside. Because all domestic and agricultural work is done by the women, several wives often share the heavy workload. Near Danane, rare bridges made of creeping liana can be found, as here, in the village of Lieu-Pleu. Accompanied by a local guide, you can visit these amazing constructions, which according to legend are built secretly in the dead of night by the initiates of the village. The bridge is a sacred place, and the tourist must follow the rules. It is forbidden to wear shoes. In order to avoid being cursed, you must brave the precarious balance of the bridge barefoot. For the locals, the bridge links the village to the fields. You can see the women crossing the bridge, carrying enormous bundles on their heads. Traditionally, the women wrap unsewn cloth around their bodies. One piece drapes the body, and the other the head. Woman is the poor cousin of social relations in the Ivory Coast. Traditionally, she submits first to her father, then to her husband, and later, even to her sons. But legislation is attempting to deal with this sexual injustice. The government has proclaimed sexual equality. For the male, polygamy is very profitable. Multiple wives means that there are more women and children to work the fields. In exchange, marriage costs a lot to the man, often the equivalent of several years of work. Settlement to the wife's family can be given in cash, but is usually paid in kind, labor in the fields, or presents such as new refrigerators or modern sewing machines. Marriage is less a religious ceremony than a social and economic agreement between families. While the women go back and forth across the Liana Bridge, other domestic activities take place in the water below, with good humor, as the playful screams of these children attest. If more and more celebrations have little religious meaning today, few are the activities of traditional life that aren't linked to religious ritual. Traditional African rites have always been an opportunity for big celebrations with dancing, singing, and instrumental music. The sacred dances are never shown to the uninitiated, at least not entirely. In the village of Dan in the region of Tuba, you can attend a representation of the Waiter's Dance, originally part of the Yam celebration traditionally held in December.